morning, everyone. Today is Monday. Welcome to Monday. On my way to work, did have a detour further back than what I thought it should have been, but who am I to tell them how to do their job? But anyway, on my way to work, and probably will be back with you guys a little bit later on today. And again, it's day 5 of Vlogmas 2016. Bye. Hello. Today is Vlogmas day 5. I'm off work now. At home, just trying to figure out what I'm about to start with next, or start doing first. I know I have to do a flyer for a group, and then I have to also start making updates for the December magazine. And the magazine that I'm talking about is a magazine that I normally did the design and layout for, but I update it every month, and they've been wow, how long is it? They've been publishing for about 2-3 years now. So it's been going pretty well. It's called Arts Today Ezine. That's Arts, ARTS. So there are a lot of creative events and people, and a lot of the articles are based around the art of whatever. So it's pretty nice. It's online, and we have printed out a couple issues, well, one of the issues, and I'll probably insert a picture of one of the magazines to show how it looks when it's printed. We did the online version through Issuu, issuu.com, and to print I guess they use like a third-party vendor through Issuu, and the magazines are very good quality. It's downstairs in the office, but I did make a clip, and I can insert it like I said. But yeah, I'll be working on that. I need to rearrange some stuff. But yeah, it's just, everything just seems to be so much. Shoes and everything. I think that I'm going to put those summer shoes away since it's winter now, and maybe that will take care of that thing, because it starts to lean after a while, and it gets on my nerves when I see it all looking jumbled up and cluttered like that. But yeah, I'll probably be back on a little bit later. Oh, does anybody else play Pokemon Go? I started playing this when it first, when they first announced that it was coming to our Android, mobile phones. I'm still at level 24. I have not been doing as well as I did in the beginning when I first, started playing, and I was so geeked and excited about it. But now, since it has gotten colder outside, I haven't been out much. But I do notice that with the new updates that they have done recently, I can catch Pokemon from home. We don't have any, even though we have a school and everything near us, we don't have any close Pokestops. But let me show you. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me get away from this light. I caught him last week. I caught him when near my job. I was walking into the job, and I caught what I thought was a rat-a-tat, but it ended up being a ditto. So that was cool. Yeah, but like I said, I'm stuck. I caught a couple grinders up on my job also. I still need to hatch all those eggs, but as I said, I have not done a whole lot since the weather has changed on me. It's hard to do this with one hand. But you all get the gist. I enjoy playing this game. I have not done a whole lot with the gems. I will, I guess, try it one day, but okay, see, I've only caught like 121 Pokemon from the Pokédex. I plan on getting back into it the way that I was before. I just have not made the time to do it as with, some other things. I just haven't made the time to actually do it. But yeah, I'm going to unwind and get comfortable and get to work again. And I'll be back on in a little bit. Hi guys, I'm going to disrupt the regularly scheduled program since I mentioned a few things about that. I'm going to try to do this without saying I say a whole lot. But I mentioned about the magazine that I work on every month. I update it every month. After laying it out for the clients, I do updates every month. Most of the articles and ads and all of that do not really start trickling in to my email until around the 15th. It's normally after the first of the month where you start getting the bulk of information from everyone, because a lot of folks that do submit articles, ads, and things like that are all professionals. They're doctors or what have you. So their time is pretty limited, just like anyone else's. But the actual magazine itself was laid out and designed. 2-page spread. So this is issue 3.9. And the cover is for last month's issue was photographer Kevin Baker of Play Channel Photography, and he used a lot of real life models and regular everyday people that you would notice, and some high fashion. But what makes this interactive is that links. Let me go here. So this is like the table of contents. This hyperlink right here, if we edit it, you would see that it goes to page 10. So when I save, after I'm done doing all the edits and updates and all of that, I'll export it as an interactive PDF. And after it's saved, you will see here in the Adobe Reader, here's a magazine. When I exported it out, I exported it as single pages. I did not do the spreads. Those are those photos from Play Channel Photography. But if we go back up to the table of contents page, where'd it go? I think I went too far back.
If we go to the table of contents page, like if I click here for page 156, it jumps to page 156. So that's the basic gist of the interactive PDF. It's, you can click links, and for some platforms, you're able to actually play video within the actual PDF. But the platform that we use to make our magazine available online is called issue.com. So there, at this time, they are not set up to do video actually in the magazine or in the PDF, but you can do it using click through links to YouTube and all of that. Now, if I search for Arts Today, that's the name of the magazine. I set up their own account, so this is my actual account that I'm in, but it shows you each version. And we've been doing this magazine, I believe, for a couple of years now. Let me see if I can show just how long. This was the very first issue, and it was like a bunch of creatives from Missouri and the surrounding area got together to make like a magazine that features the creative side of Missouri. So this magazine, this first issue, was only like 30 pages. Let me see if I can see it. And it was 2014, so yes, a couple of years. And if we go to last month's, it's up to 212 pages, so you can imagine how involved it is to publish this magazine every month. And it's time for me to start working on version 3.10 so they can be ready at a decent time, which, like I said, I will not get the bulk of everything until around the 15th of the month. But this is how my emails normally come, which is good that he puts in there which version it is and what it is and the name, so that in case I have a problem with things ending up in my spam and trash, I can go back and research if we're missing anything. And we also ran into an issue where, yes, this is online, so I know a lot of our customers or people that submit, they go to Facebooks and Instagrams and things like that, and they right click and save and email us images. And the problem that we ran into is when we came time to print, a lot of those images did not look as clean and clear. So we do ask that now that they send us print ready, print quality images, so that in the case that someone does order a printed version, that it will still look as crisp and clean as it does on screen. And I'm trying to find one that I can show you. I think we've updated all of them. Like, well, you can kind of see here, there's some loss. So when you print out, you're going to see that loss. And I'm going to insert a clip of one of the versions. I think it was from July, one of the issues from July that we printed out, and you can actually tell the difference on print quality. Hi, Ira. It's Chantel. I just received these two magazines today. I only ordered two because when you were talking about the concerns with the type, I just wanted to check them out before we ordered 5 of them. But it looks like the type is pretty decent. I know that they said that they would scale it to fit
I'm not having any problem reading any of the type. I do notice a couple of the images that weren't too high of quality, but for the most part, the magazine itself, like that's one that wasn't really high quality, but it looks better online than it does in print. So we'll have to keep that in mind for the printed versions. But it is a decent bound magazine. I ordered 2 of them because I wanted to make sure that it looked right first. I can order the other 3 whenever you're ready. Yeah, so some of these images, you can tell that that they were low quality.
To be on the safe side, saving an image at least 200 dpi would be great. We would prefer 300 dpi. That way there's no room for error, because it's better to go from bigger to smaller than it is from smaller to bigger without losing information. But yes, that's that quick creative moment just so that you can help your designer on your next project. What I forgot to show was the actual interactivity. You're able to embed and share from issue, so you can actually have the magazine on your website. But like if I click on this link, it actually opens up to the actual page.